Hello and good evening, this is Brecht from Xscript Games, and today I'm going to show you the project I worked on, continued working on today, which is of course Project Zombies, my main project. So let's run. So today I implemented a deployable turret. Right, it's not like final yet. So there's the normal projectiles, the flamethrower, the rocket launcher, the railgun, and now I have a deployable turret. And as you can see, it shoots enemies as they go about. But there's some issues with the rotation, it's sometimes acting weird. But for half the time it works and half the time it doesn't work. It's not, I still have to improve it, but I'm happy. I modeled this thing in Blender, I exported it again, it went a lot faster than the gun I made, because I know how to do certain things. Sorry. And then now I actually gave it functionality in Visual Studio. I'll go over that in a bit. And this is the end result. It's still not finished, but as you can see, it's doing a lot of the work for me, and it's kind of fun. And I could make it like really fill the map with it. And just like camp here, like a dirty camper. I'll let the turrets take care of all the work. Yeah, so that's basically it. These are my turrets. I have to watch out because the projectile can also hit me, so let's go over the code. So alright, this is my Visual Studio solution. Let's see here, I've got my avatar, which is like my player. Some managers, scripts for pickup, projectiles, the zombies, and here is the turret. So got some fields. I'm used to saying data members, but I guess in C# we call them fields. Here I've got some fields for some general properties, for the rotation, and for the setup, which is basically just a prefab and a transform. So on Photon instantiate, so when the turret spawns, it will get this data and it will just basically cache rotation, the starting rotation, and the owner, which is like the owner of the turret, the avatar or the player that owns the turret actually. So then here cache the angle. On update, when the photon view is mine, so when I have authority over this object, which means if I'm the controlling client basically in networking terms, I will set rotation and then fire. For setting rotation, this still needs a lot of work, but basically the idea is first it checks if we have a target. If we don't, it will get one nearby. So when we have one, we can know the position of the enemy, we can know which direction we need to fire, and from this direction we can calculate the rotation we need, or actually the rotation we want, and we need to reach this rotation because we can't just point it abruptly at the enemy. We want the current rotation to rotate towards the desired rotation. So that's what I'm doing here. Then oh, so if there's no enemies nearby or in range, then it will just rotate in one direction. That's basically what it's supposed to do. But there are some bugs in there. For firing, it just checks a bunch of conditions if we have authority to fire. So basically, if we can fire, you know, dealing with the fire rate and everything, and we have a target, and he's in range, and if the rotation isn't too far off from the desired rotation, then we can fire. So yeah, that's basically my script that I have now, and the game. So tomorrow I don't know if I'll do much tomorrow, because I have some client work I need to do tomorrow for our 2 clients, so it'll probably take up, like, I think the entire day, maybe even more, so we'll see. But the goal to get this project further right now is to fix some of the rotation issues this has, some of syncing issues this have I need to solve in multiplayer, and then we can add more functionality when everything is solved. And so tomorrow I think I will actually show some of my client work. So I'm programming a game for a client. He's making the art, and I think he gave me permission to show it, so I will show this on my channel tomorrow. It's pretty cool. It's a clone of a popular IO game, basically some kind of battle royale in 2D. So I'll see you tomorrow, and this was Xscript Games. I'm logging out. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and thank you for watching. Have a good night.